Do you think white ladies would ever agree to enter into a Sitembu marriage, the polygamous
Never,
one?
dog. I just don't see why. I just don't see a white lady marrying someone that has many wives. You know what I'm saying?
There's something I don't understand. Why do white ladies always possesses everything that a man has? Like, why do they feel like they have control over all that?
In what sense? Like
Like, I've
body.
never, I've never met a white lady that doesn't think she owns the rest of his men or something, of her men. I mean, and
Yeah, I
something.
also know some white chicks are like that, and then like when you try and spin the story backwards, then it's like you can't. You know what I mean? They owe
Okay,
you, but you don't owe them.
there's something I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. Why did they build a gate like this here? Where was the need for them to? Fuck it. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Okay, but it's okay.
Okay, so there's no growth there.
There is no gate, but there is something of this nature. I don't know. Eh,
James, do you get snakes there?
what?
Do
Snakes?
you get snakes?
There's one snake that lives in the mountain. There's a mountain that other side. So I never went there my whole life because I heard that there's a snake there.
Are you scared
So
of snakes?
I told you a lot of times that I'm very much scared of snakes. I see my
Didn't
crush
you say?
girlfriend just the other life. Yeah,
Didn't you say if I took my snake to the office, you'll fire me?
I'll fire you and never go back to the office again.
Dude, but think about it. If I take the snake to the office, imagine that day we all make 1 million.
Hello, hello, how are you? I'm Nandi Wafu. Sharp, sharp. That would be nice, but what if that snake is not meant to make us man? What if it's there to beat to bite us?
It will never bite.
So okay, see, let me show you how this place looks like. You see, there is so much land in between, so
Yeah.
much land in between, but it's a very nice environment, and that's my high school, former high school, and my primary school is there at the top, just there.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, I only attended two schools my whole life. I was notorious, but they never chased me out because I told them I'm a citizen. I stay around here, so they can't chase me out.
Yeah.
Imagine, dog. That was my excuse.
Yeah. This is very motivational, Jax. Thank you so much for this live, dog. Yo, this
No,
motivated me.
I'm honest. I'm telling you the truth, and my
Yeah,
best
but
friend
for
used to
real,
stay
dog, this
here.
is crazy. And people out there on this live can clearly see, dog, like where you've come from and what you've been able to achieve, dog. So, yo, just from my side, I want to say I'm proud of you for sure, my G.
Man, thank you so much. And then when I grew up, this road was not there until we had to strike, and then now there's a road. Literally, I was once a political guy, and then
Were
we
you
fight
one
for
of the
everything.
guys striking?
Obviously, I was one of the guys
Okay.
that was
I
striking.
I can see you doing it, dog. Like they even agreed to put the road, but you still complain because you like fighting, you.
No, Doc, I make sure that I get things done. I don't like fighting. I want to get things
You
done. But
like fighting on tour. Do you even remember on tour? All of us always confronted you. Why are you fighting, Jax? Why are you fighting? I rest.
no, I was right. I was right from the struggle.
Hey,
So you see,
Jax.
At Kellen, we don't have water. So this guy is fetching water from somewhere, from some borehole somewhere. So he's going back to his house now with that water. So you see how much you must save water in KZN is very much essential. Because if you don't save water, you'll have to go do that hard labor again. You dig?
For sure. How far is the
All the
water from
time.
your
But
mom?
I don't know, but he has to go up, 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 up. But unfortunately enough, at home we do have water because I'm now doing Forex. So I was able to
Yeah.
do a borehole and all those things.
Yeah.
But one thing I'll tell you, which is important, because probably you don't know about this because you are good. When you finally make it in your life, make sure that the descendants of your family never cry and never get to have the same struggles that you had.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
basically, there's not
Yeah.
something called black tax. There's nothing called black tax, but it's about ensuring that the next generation
Yeah, it's
is
called
well off.
generational wealth.
Yeah, is well off. So with me,
No,
I'm the barrier.
generational wealth.
There's something called a missing link. Do you know if you did your biology, there's something called a missing link. A missing link is when a species changes to become a new adaptation. For example, when the let me say, for example, when the dinosaurs, I'd say they form part of the birds, or per se, changed into becoming birds. And when the crabs changed the crabs the ones that we eat changed and became whatever that we eat, whatever that is outside. There's an inland crab and there's an ocean crab, things like
Yeah.
that. So adaptation. So a missing link is when an animal, probably here it's a half bird and it's a half mammal. So they are now changing to become something else. So in my family, I always call myself a missing link because I experienced the whole poverty and I'm having a fair share of the world right now. So I'm the change. So now, right now, from me going upwards, I want everyone who comes after me to then be part of the world side.
Yeah,
That's my aim.
it's called generational wealth. I love
Yeah,
this.
I get it, but I'm just trying to build
Explain it.
that. I
Yeah.
want to be that first grandfather in the film that they say, if you want money, praise that one. Ask for
Oh,
him. You see, when you want money, when you are going to have the ancestral church, just make sure you chat with that one. I see my grandmother now,
I see what you're saying.
but I'm passing.
Jags.
Yeah, showcase.
What I wanted to ask, and do you ever experience a lot of jealousy from your old neighborhood?
I wouldn't say it's jealous that they face me and tell me they are hating. They always um, have that thing with it, how did this one make it through? Because you know the fact that, for example, when we are workers, you're working in the same office, you cannot be making bigger moves than me because I'm working with you and we're earning the same salary. So it's one of
Mm-mm-mm.
those things that there's a certain people who think you must stay the same because you are from a certain environment. I used to get jealousy from people who say I'm more fluent in English. How did I learn to be more fluent in English? I'm like, what the fuck? Even now, I'm speaking with a white guy. It's something else. It's a privilege to me. Something of
Yeah,
that nature that
but
I
it's
never
like when
thought.
you,
I never thought it was gonna ever happen to my life. There's a point in my life where I thought when I speak English, my English is not the same as white people.
yeah, yeah, no, I see what you, but then you went to varsity and you just made friends with white people.
Fact. That's where I then thought, okay, fine. Shit, this shit is all the same.
For sure, for sure.
That's where I then thought, this shit is all the same. That means we're all speaking
Okay.
the same shit.
Yeah, Doug. So you don't really experience that much jealousy. People just actually like they're grateful for where you've come and they obviously ask how you did it.
Not everyone is the same, obviously, but it
Obviously, yeah,
gets
yeah,
to
yeah.
whichever extent that it can get. Literally, I'm not excited. Into. I'm not about the whole who's vibing what. I'm about what am I doing to improve my life. Like I'm at that point. I don't see competition. I don't see jealousy. I don't see envy. I don't see hatred. Those things are just. I've cast them against my life. The only thing that I see is propelling, moving forward, and doing better than I did last night.
Fuck, that's a
That's
good
me.
mindset, Doug. I
So,
appreciate
like, fuck
that shit.
whatever a person say, fuck whatever who might think right now should be riding a Lamborghini, fuck whatever that shit, fuck whatever who thinks right now should be on a 7.5. She said, fuck whatever that, fuck whatever. Right? One thing I care about is my personal happiness. As long as I'm happy, fuck everything else. Because I only live with my life, I only live with my oxygen. I breathe in oxygen, I breathe out carbon dioxide. I'm happy.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. I also realized that. Remember, like after I was gonna buy the Mercedes, and then I pulled out of it. Ferguson, where's the whip? Like I have nothing to prove to anyone.
I have
I'm
nothing to
going
prove to you. I
like
mean, like,
I'm going international, dog. I'm gonna pull a crazy stunt. Like let's relax.
just relax, let the look blood always in them ball. Okay,
Big,
I
big
used to work
relax.
here. This is
You
the
used to
place where
work here.
I used to work here.
Can you buy weed there? Be honest.
Nah, there's no weed around here, but there's a weed place here. They only sell drinks. I can
Is it
get that
cheap?
shit. It's so crazy that they have these prices outside, but inside it's not the same prices.
Dude, it's literally saying like 10 Rand, 15 Rand. What the fuck?
Imagine, dog. Imagine, dog.
How, But then, but
Yo,
then inside, but inside it's expensive.
I've taken a walk now. Yo, I'm feeling a bit tired. Let me go buy bread, like just so that I can get to prepare breakfast for my parents, my
Oh, Jax,
grandparents.
last thing I wanted to ask you is when are the babies coming?
Can I not talk about that here?
Oh shit, sorry. I apologize.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
I'll take.
babies, they're honey.
Yeah.
Can we not talk
Sure,
about it here? Yeah.
sure. Where you
Yeah.
buying bread?
At some local tuck shop.
Oh, dude, there's shops everywhere there, dog.
Hey, Baba.
You
Niyapila,
just gotta
Baba.
literally walk across the road and there's a shop.
Akabi kwalutho. Meet my one of my elders. There he is.
My G,
Uh,
what's up?
Nangumlungu. Oh. Khuluma nomlungu. I do not understand.
What's
Don't
up? What's
understand
up?
English. Yes. Say
How are you?
hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. That's it,
What's
I'm
up, Sharp?
fine. How? Ngimkhulumisa nomlungu la. Hayi siyaphila. Ngicela unawo amagwinya. Khona ini? Oh, ngicela wenze aka 20 rand
Inspiration.
kodwa uzokhokha lapha. Okay, sharp. How are you? Um, look, Elite, okay, showcase. Okay, sure, no worries. He now wants me to buy him something.
Yeah. That's so funny. No, the connection is bad on Jack's side, dude. Let me-